Hello, Karen here, Merging Soul Tarot with your daily read. Oh, so we got the Oracle, dropping crystals everywhere. The Oracle of the Seven Energies, and then I'll pull some Starman Tarot. Too many there. Right, let's have a look. There we are. Oh, beautiful. Master number 22, tender embrace and the energy of love. So beautiful, love those elephants. So yeah, we're on to the energy of compassion, warm-hearted care for yourself and others, sensitivity and kindness, and having that empathy. So yeah, it sort of springs from that gratitude, I think. So having that gratitude for yourself, for life, for what's going on for you, that can sort of tap us into our centre, and at our centre is that love and, more importantly, that compassion. It's that compassion is sensitivity towards yourself, towards others. It's sort of a big picture, but it's also an emotion of tenderness. So yeah, there's that sense of, when this oracle comes up, of reducing your pain, really, and focusing on compassion in all areas. So if you're in pain about any situation, whether it's within your life or it's in the bigger picture, today is, the time to reduce that. So if you're suffering or in pain for yourself, then do something really kind for yourself. If it's around you, do something kind for them. So it comes down to that, just smiling, looking at a stranger and smiling. Yeah. So today it's it's not like spending all your time in service to others. There's that beautiful balance of serving yourself, in the sense of taking care of yourself, because we need to give from a full cup rather than an empty one when we're running on low. Yeah, so today that card's saying make a decision to show yourself compassion. I'm going to straighten up that camera, it's annoying me, I've knocked it. Yeah, self-compassion for yourself that can overflow outwards. So beautiful card, tender embrace. Those elephants show that beautiful herd mentality, where they group together, they care for one another, but they'll also care for themselves, those elephants, Yeah. And we see the result of lack of compassion whenever I look at them with their beautiful ivory horns. You think of the poachers. So we need to look at that in our own lives, we kind of looking at the splendour of ourselves, of other people, and taking care of that, protecting that. Oh, there's our first card. Oh. So our first card we got out is the Alien, which is the Hermit. The Hermit. Virgo energy, Hermit. We have, oh dear, we have the Wheel. Not oh dear, it's just another major arcana, the Wheel. Well, we've got a day of major arcana. I'm kind of not surprised, because we've got the Sun sextile to Pluto. Three of Swords at the bottom, so that's pain. Okay, so we have the sun sextile, I believe, to Pluto, and Pluto's lord of the underworld, so it's death and rebirth. So I'm not surprised we've got these energies today. We're going to have an illumination. So yeah, when we have illuminations, the bottom line it is towards compassion and love and tenderness, you know. That is our illumination, so that we can remove all those things. So with our alien, this is that, yeah, hermit, you know, retracting in, going in, looking within yourself. And that's also looking at yourself, looking at the world, and looking at the connections between the spiritual and the physical. But yeah, we mustn't remain in there, I think, is the thing. 'Cause sometimes when we got these energies about, it really is sort of the time we want to retreat completely. But it is calling on spirit to illuminate the path again. So it's a deep journey, isn't it? Deep journey. So yeah, so the going within to look at, you know, are you being tender? Are you embracing your soul tenderly? Are you judging yourself? Judging? Are you, you know, being tender to yourself, to other people? And then the card in the major arcana that follows the alien is the wheel. In fact, we've almost got a 3-bar-1 that follow one after another. So there is a process here. So this is the wheel. So that's that understanding of time and season. You know, all things change. All things are in constant evolution. And all things contain the seed towards positive and negative. So there's seasons in our life where we're kind of seeding and fruiting the negative, the destructive, and there are seasons and times in our life where we're seeding the creative, the positive. And really, it's not a case of judging ourselves on that. It's a case of, you know, looking at the fruit of each of those things we've sown, and offering up, you know, being illuminated by spirit, seeing when we've not been tender to ourselves and others. But yeah, that sense of change. So if you're looking at anything today and you're feeling hurt, you're feeling, you know, any pain, then just embrace that. And whether it's you or someone else who caused that, who bought that, embrace it all, and embrace it as learning, embrace it as, you know, a season that you were in to learn, to change. And normally you get the alien, the wheel, and justice, but we've skipped justice and we got the hangman. So this is, you know, the motive for the hangman is thy will be done, my will, not my will, but thy will be done. It's that surrendering. So this is, you know, turning things on their head. It can be a waiting, it can be a hanging about, a delay, but actually this is a card of dissolution, you know, and the wheel, the seasons. We need to allow the seasons to drop away, not get stuck in that difficulty, that pain, that suffering, yeah. We need to see that it was seasonal. We need to allow spirit to light the way. And as I said, Pluto is lord of the underworld, death and birth. He is the kind of cycle of life. So we need to allow this time before the eclipse. In a couple of days, there's an eclipse. Whatever comes up from the underworld, because Taurus is opposite Scorpio, and Pluto rules Scorpio. So you've got that lord of the... We need to let that dissolve, yeah, and know that a new cycle's coming. And again, embrace the different cycles in your life. So this is, you know, allow a different perspective to come in today, because there's a sense of being pushed into a corner of surrender with this card. But it's, yeah, go within and make peace with yourself and rediscover your purpose, rediscover the direction you want that wheel to turn. Okay, so it's sort of breaking free and stopping the struggle, but waiting for that inner voice to respond to that, not react. So it really is a day of being tender to ourselves. And Pluto trine the sun, it's an illumination, and it's gentle, it's a good aspect, so it's an illumination. It might be a bit more than we really want revealed, but be aware of it today, and go look at Celtic cartomancy for the more in-depth astrology. It's there every day. I put the link below as I usually do. But yeah, so I think a day for being tender, looking at yourself tenderly, looking at the cycles, you know, go within, looking at the cycles of your life, the seasons, with that tenderness, and all the people who figured in it, not just towards yourself, but you know, we all get hurt and betrayed, and we all hurt and betray. It's human. I'm not saying it's okay, I'm just saying we need to allow that wheel to turn and move, surrender to what has been, so that we can plant the seeds that are going to bring creativity and beauty and fruit and harvest, rather than more destruction. Really. I think you get my drift. Keep knocking these crystals, really interesting. I'm going to put that crystal there. It keeps. Okay, what have we got here? Waters. Develop flexibility and aim to be in harmony in all environments. Okay, develop flexibility and aim to be in harmony with all environments. So yeah, go within, see everything, see the cycles, see the seasons, you know, embrace them with tenderness yourself, the people, the situation, and allow to dissolve what needs to dissolve. Surrender to the seasons. That develops our flexibilities, and it develops our ability to be in harmony, whether it is something we want or don't want, because it's not all happy clappy time, is it? Sometimes there's difficult situations, but there you go. And actually those difficult seasons are often to develop that flexibility and teach us how to be in harmony with the things that are not harmonious. And there's plenty of those in life. Alright, hope that was helpful. Lots of love, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.